Here we go. My man, Nils Peterson. This one was tough for me to watch. Freiburg, Hertha Berlin. I wish they both could win. Um, Massive win for Freiburg. Massive win. Uh, Nils Peterson, one of my favorite strikers in the league. Such an underrated guy. Been underrated for seasons. Hertha kind of getting caught in their old ways. Very poor defending. Just weren't able to close that game out. Um, had blown chances. There was some talk on Twitter that maybe this was like kind of a fluke, the form that they were in, and now they're regressing back to their old ways. I can't buy into that yet, just because I trust in Labadia and I trust in that team. But I do feel like this one was kind of worrying signs. This is a team um, that was definitely in a rhythm, and I think that they had their sights set on getting back to Europe, and it hurts. It
Yeah,
hurts.
remember, they also had a goal called back for a foul. So Lukebakio had an incredible strike that gets called back. So it's one goal that's taken away. Could have changed the game dramatically for them. I don't think that their form is a fluke. I think that they've been an incredible team, and you can't expect them to win every single game. I mean, at this rate, the only team that is winning every game right now is Bayern.
Yeah. I guess I just mean when they needed these results, they
Freiburg.
they haven't pulled it out. Was that?
So
Oh yeah, right. But then you're looking at pound for pound. Are we gonna say that Freiburg's a better side? And of course, that's the age-old debate. Freiburg was a better team on the day. Okay, but again, this is one of those fixtures where this is someone that's very tight with you as far as trajectory in the league, fighting for Europe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so I guess for me, like as a fan of the league, as you look at these, it's like, okay, who wants it more? Who wants it more? Who's a better side? Who wants it more? Freiburg did, right? Freiburg got the result they needed.
yeah,
I mean, even the same thing with the Wolfsburg Gladbach, right? Gladbach went out there and took care of business. Now, of course, Gladbach is a little bit ahead of Wolfsburg on the curve, but still, both teams, fighting there in Europe. So I guess this is what I'm getting at. It's you can look at these results and it feels like a measuring stick, especially late in the season, where if you want to be one of the goats, we talk about Bayern. We're going to talk about these guys in just a little bit. Dortmund, you got to win these. You got to come out and win these games, and that's what disappoints me. Disappoints me. Paul, anything from that one? I know I kind of went off, but
I think that it's just Freiburg has always just this tenacious defense that just, as a whole overall team, they're not most glamorous in scoring, but they're gonna frustrate you when you're trying to give the offense, and they're just gonna wear you down little by little. And they were played as the more consistent squad, clearly.
yeah. And look. I'll track back just a little bit just in regards to what I'm talking about. Right, the Dortmund game, good fixture there. Good fixture there. It was tight. It was gritty. It was one of those games that I'm like, yeah, like Hertha is actually they're putting up a fight, a heck of a fight. But now in hindsight, I'm like, well, look at the form that Dortmund's in. Like, was this really Hertha putting the pressure on him? Because we just saw what happened. And then obviously the Frankfurt beatdown. We can blame the red card. But as Paulie talked about last week, they danced. They danced on them after, it's frustrating.
yeah, but that Frankfurt side danced on Bayern too when they were up a man.
I mean, yeah, true. It just it doesn't sit well with me, boys, when you're closing out the season, freaking Leverkusen and Gladbach. You're hurt to that's demoralizing. Growing pains.